Now, this is News Channel 6.
Good evening, Texoma. It's great to have you with us. I'm Michael Grace. One person is in the hospital tonight after crashing into the executive building in downtown Wichita Falls this evening. Now, police tell our crews that the driver was not intoxicated. The cause of the crash still under investigation tonight, and it all happened around 8 p.m. Both the Wichita Falls Police Department and Fire Department responded to the scene. Well, the Hershey Huskies boys basketball season has finally come to an end after an absolutely incredible run. Robin Hearn joins us live from the Alamo Dome. And Robin, unfortunately, not the result the Huskies were looking for tonight.
Yeah, Mike.
Couldn't agree more, Robin. It looks like you had a blast down there. It really has been the year of the Huskies. They had the run in football, the run in basketball, so excited to see what the future holds for that team. Well, people in Wichita Falls are celebrating St. Patrick's Day today with the community once again. The event was canceled the last 2 years due to COVID concerns, but it's now back and people were excited to pick up where they left off. Some feel that although it wasn't as grand as they remember in previous years, one thing that hasn't changed is their ability to have a good time. Now, the St. Patty's Block Party has all sorts of attractions like food, live music, but people mainly seem to be focused on one thing.
What is y'all's favorite part of this event?
The beer.
The beer.
The beer at the finish line.
I think I may have found some new friends because we have lots in common, and someone else who enjoys a good beer is my friend Mason Brighton, who joins me now. And Mason, a little bit chilly outside today, but I'm sure those folks stayed warm with the beverages. Yeah. Well, thank you, Mason. As you can see, things are warming up. Might be the perfect time to try out the new electric scooters in downtown Wichita Falls, but there's some important information that you'll need to know before you rent them out. Now, if you decide to head downtown, maybe grab some drinks and hop on the scooter, well, you could be charged with a DWI. Sergeant Charlie Eiper of the Wichita Falls Police Department advises that those who are interested should find out how to properly use the scooters and be mindful while using them. Sergeant Eiper says the best way to operate the scooter is just like if you were sober and just like you would drive a vehicle. Midwestern State University is having to throw away 360 unused Pfizer COVID vaccines after they expired. Now, Dr. Keith Williamson, medical director at MSU Texas, said he's concerned because even though numbers are low, only around half of the students on campus have received their first shot of the COVID vaccine. The goal was to have at least a 95% herd immunity on campus by this time. Dr. Williamson said he isn't sure when he'll be able to justify ordering more vaccines. He added that while there are no longer having vaccine clinics, if he has a COVID-positive patient, he can write prescriptions for a COVID-preventing pill. Deputies at the Wichita County Sheriff's Office are still in need of 20 additional detention officers to work in the county's new law enforcement center. The Texas Commission on Jail Standards requires that the county have a certain amount of staff per inmates in the jail, and currently that inmate population is right over 500, causing current staff to work overtime or the county having to pull resources from other divisions. There will be another job fair at this time hosted at the Region 9 Center coming up in just a few weeks. Anyone interested is welcome to stop by the Sheriff's Office, and they'll be happy to answer any questions you have and even help you fill out that application process as well. Well, looking ahead now, if your kids are at home, they're looking to do something over spring break, well, the Kemp Center for the Arts, there's going to be hosting classes this Monday through Wednesday. Classes are open for kids 10 to 18. They're going to take place each day, 1 to 4 p.m., and kids there are going to learn about the different types of art materials and creative processes. The camp is $85, all supplies included. The Riverbend Nature Center also having a spring break camp starting Monday for kids 6 to 11. Each day campus will have a different outdoor adventure and work on a number of artistic projects along the way. Camp runs from 8:30 a.m. to noon from Monday the 14th to Friday the 18th. Admission for the week, $60 for members, $70 for non-members. And an all-veteran job fair is coming up. It's a virtual event that's taking place on Monday as well from 11 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. The event is completely free to veterans, their spouses, and active duty military personnel. More than 85 employers will be taking part. You can register advance on their website. We've put that right there on the screen. Across Texas comes a heartbreaking case of child neglect. 4 young children now being cared for after passerbyers in a neighborhood north of Houston stepped in to rescue them. Now, the mother from that case, Angela Huff, faces 3 counts of child endangerment. The father, Markel Dorsey, is charged with felony violation of bond conditions. Still ahead on News Channel 6, interest rates are on the rise next week. But there's another problem facing our economy. We'll tell you what it is when we return. The Federal Reserve is expected to raise interest rates this week in an attempt to curb some of the highest inflation the nation has experienced in years. Gasoline prices average $4.33 per gallon. That's up $1.51 compared to last year. Another problem facing the nation's economy, American businesses unable to find enough workers. Well, scary scene at the New York's Museum of Art this afternoon after 2 people were stabbed. There was chaos as the violence triggered an immediate evacuation, as captured right there on social media videos. The suspect was known to museum staff and had recently lost his membership because of prior disorderly conduct. Investigators say upon being denied entrance to the museum on Saturday, he became angry, then jumped over the reception desk. 2 museum employees were stabbed multiple times. Both victims taken to the hospital are listed in stable condition tonight. Authorities in Florida have arrested an alleged drug dealer connected to the suspected fentanyl overdoses of West Point cadets. 6 men, 5 confirmed to be cadets from West Point, were hospitalized after being on a spring break party. Deputies arrested 21-year-old Axel Giovanni Cassius for selling fentanyl-laced cocaine on Friday. According to narcotic investigators, Cassius confessed to dealing cocaine to the cadets. Now, Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue found the unconscious students at a vacation home on Thursday when they responded to an emergency call. Leaded gasoline is taking a toll on the American IQ scores and new data on the pandemic's true death toll. Michael George has some of the top health stories from this week. Still ahead on News Channel 6, how a boy in Minnesota took matters into his own hands when he couldn't play his favorite sport. Trending now, a 12-year-old with a rare medical condition was frustrated when he couldn't play organized hockey with his friends. So he decided to start his own neighborhood league instead. Boyd Hoopert has more on his amazing story. All right, Mason, Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes. Chicago, the land of a green river. I know we talked about this story, I think, last year, but a big tradition in the Windy City, my hometown. We dye our river green. No, it's not filled with chemicals, although, Mason, I remember last year you weren't the biggest fan of this.
You know, that's just an electric green, a little bit much. But I know you're feeling homesick, so I'm happy we got to show this video, and your city really does go all out for St. Patty's Day.
Is it slowly growing on you, or no?
If I saw it in person and I was there with a bunch of friends, I think I'd be a lot more into it than just seeing the video.
Look at that. Just Mason and I working together on the weekends for a whole year, and he's slowly getting nicer about the things that I like.
I'm coming along slowly.
Slowly,
We'll make it
yeah,
happen.
slowly. Sometimes it's like an old bickering couple when we're in the newsroom, but at least we're slowly improving on the Green River.
Yeah, I'll take this. Maybe it's because I'm on the green screen. It goes along with the Green River. Maybe that's your dog's
whatever
river.
you need to like it. Yeah, a big
Synergy.
fan and a happy St. Patrick's Day celebration to everyone out there. We'll see you guys tomorrow.